They'll be isolated to begin with, and then almost like a zipper, we call these storms being unzipped down the cold front. You'll notice the storms just blow up, they explode along this front, and this will be something that we really need to pay attention to.
We are making sure safety is a priority, but I'll tell you, it's a sad scene here in Lake Charles. This is the last thing this city here in Southwest Louisiana needed, was another hurricane.
So parents getting the kids ready for school, I would highly recommend bundling them up, long sleeves, pants kind of day. Our radar is indicating everything that's falling right now is liquid when it's in the sky and it's frozen once it stops. Whether that's your car, sidewalk, driveway, roadway, surface road.
After we really saw a rainy period.
Yeah, you know what? There's one opportunity for a few more storms later today, but outside of that, a lot of sunshine on the way. We're pretty excited about it, so let's get you to your forecast here. Starting tonight and continuing in rounds through the day tomorrow and through the day on Sunday. And we're not just talking about little baby showers. These could be heavy downpours, slow-moving thunderstorms. Miles per hour, you can almost see this thing growing, right? As it continues to gain intensity, eating up those warm waters in the Caribbean that are over 80 degrees. That is certainly enough to see these storms intensify, and that's exactly what Hurricane Ian is doing.
Welcome back. We continue with our tour of an air quality monitoring station right here in Austin. Joining me again is Neil Penny. You are with the Texas Commission on Environmental Quality.
That I can show you as far as what we expect the conditions to look like in the afternoon. So you can see it looks pretty windy as we get into the 1 o'clock hour, and our temperatures will be in the upper 60s.
Some of us may be a little concerned about our summertime gardens and yards coming off a dismal spring with rainfall. So Daphne Richards, the county horticulturist, joins me now with hopefully some tips and tricks as to what we can do to keep those plants alive. Daphne,
if I wanted to move home, my dad would be like, whoa, why?
Like,
what do you mean?
You good girl.
They've done the raising. At 18, they're like, you're on your own, kid. It is a nice, comfortable start to the day as far as the temperatures go. Not so comfortable with the humidity. All right, let me show you what's going on with your forecast here, because we are going to be watching for the risk of some strong to severe storms later today. This morning, just a couple spots of drizzle. So we've got a cloudy sky, as seen from our Lady Bird Johnson Wildflower Center camera. In South Austin, current temperature 61 degrees, everybody in the upper 50s to low 60s. A little warmer than yesterday, albeit 76 degrees the forecast high. Yesterday we came in around 71, but that 50% chance of storms and showers, that's for this afternoon and evening. So let's talk about today's severe storm threat, because it's a 2 out of 5 risk in yellow, covers up most of our area, all of the hill country, all of the Austin metro, and some of our eastern counties. The threats will be large hail, damaging winds, and an isolated tornado. I'm not super concerned about the flooding today. I think if these storms were to develop, the hail is going to be my primary concern, but we can't rule out a tornado either. Why do I say if? I say if because there's a lid on our atmosphere today, and some of our models, in fact most of our models, are showing that lid holding and not allowing those storms to develop over the hill country, but they do have some storm development out in our eastern counties. If we're being frank, there's not a single computer model that I have access to that I like. Every single one of them is garbage when it comes to what I expect to happen this afternoon. I think there's going to be just enough energy along that dry line to give us maybe 1 or 2 storms in the hill country, in addition to these storms out across the Austin metro and eastern counties. So just because I'm showing clear skies over the hill country for 5-6 p.m. this evening doesn't mean we can totally write off that severe risk. I still think there's going to be that chance if that cap were to break. We talked about that earlier. Now, as we get into the later part of this evening, storms will fade. Not buying the storms that we have tomorrow morning. I think tomorrow night is when we need to be on the lookout for some strong to severe storms again. Why? Because we've got a cold front coming in early Thursday morning. That too will have a severe risk, but this time it'll favor the northern counties. So this will be late Wednesday, early Thursday, 3 out of 5 risk up towards the north. Now, between now and this weekend, we've got the potential for good rain, anywhere from about 3/4 of an inch to 1 3/4 inches. Problem is, like I said, if those storms were to develop today and that cap breaks, they will be mean. So I want everybody to be on the lookout for some of these storms and some of the alerts that will fire off through the KCN weather app, because at this point, I'm leaning towards that cap breaking and us here in the Weather Center tracking some hailers this afternoon and evening. So the severe risk stands for today and tomorrow. Again, tomorrow, most of the day is just going to be some friendly spotty showers. It's going to be late tomorrow night into Thursday. We watch that severe risk. There will be another cold front Friday night into Saturday with more storms attached to it. Temperatures will go back and forth in the 70s and 80s behind that pair of cold fronts. So we'll watch it closely, let you know of any updates, but let's get an update now on traffic. Every year I do this on my Facebook page. I call it Currie's Christmas Tree Call Out, and I literally just want Christmas tree photos. I got a really good one from Gerald that I have to show you. You ready for this?
Yeah.
Look at Kristen's Christmas tree.
Wow.
Look at it's perfect, like right out of Whoville, right?
Yes.
Look at the fact that it curves
incredible.
out
Oh my
the
gosh,
top.
it's so cute.
You got the little elf feet. You got the Grinch coming out of the tree.
Who loves Christmas?
Right? I thought this was so creative. So thank you guys so much for posting your Christmas tree photos on my Facebook page. Hey, keep them coming.